Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy LaRon. We back with another video. You see the thumbnail, you see what this video is about. But before we get into this content, let me say what's up to my subscribers. Also, if you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you are new, please consider hitting subscribe and turn on notifications, because on this channel we do thought-provoking videos, reaction videos such as this one right here, and once a month I do a black-owned review on a black-owned product. Not to mention, I have a new weekly show called Wednesday Night Live where I have special guests come on to speak about their businesses and upcoming events. Also, I have different guests that come on to speak about current topics as well. So if you're into that kind of content, hit subscribe and turn on notifications and like and share this content. All right, let's get into this. So Shaun King is a fraud. He made these hoodies. He came out with these hoodies, t-shirts, a clothing line actually called A Real One. And the clothing line Real One is pretty high in price for such basic hoodies. So he has a hoodie that's straight up and down, just a plain hoodie for $150. And he have another hoodie with his logo. It says A Real One for $165. So the reason why he said these hoodies cost so much, because these hoodies are coming straight from Africa. The seed for the cotton is coming from Africa, being manufactured in Africa, then coming over to the States. Then when he comes to the States, he has green shops in Brooklyn, Philadelphia, and Atlanta that's making it. Then once they go shipped out, it's being shipped out by a black-owned, women-owned shipping company. So everything from the seed to the shipping is all black-owned, right? So that's his claim. And unfortunately, the first claim we can't trust. If we can't trust the first claim, how can we trust other claims? So I want to give you a video and some proof from Shaun King's Instagram page on how this is all fraudulent. So let's pull this up. All right, so first we're gonna start with Shaun King's Instagram page, right? So this page right here, as you can see, is his actual page. I don't know if you can see it on top, but you see the URL. So you see the URL, you see Shaun King, blue check, 10,678 posts, 3.7 million followers, 7,500 following. A clothing brand, Shaun King, Instagram friends, you know, you need to chip in. He got this GoFundMe he got going on. You see his Instagram highlights. You see this GoFundMe that he's speaking of. That right here, he showed that police shot and killed this 8-year-old girl. Her family needs our support. You see a whole bunch of different, you know, Shaun King type posts, him and his wife. You see the actual hoodies. Actually, let me blow this whole thing up so you can see it clearly. Okay, all right. So you see the hoodie. This is the hoodie he got going right here. That's going for $150. This is the hoodie got $150. He got one tag on the sleeve and one tag inside the seam. He's saying that it's being manufactured in Tanzania. Excuse me. He was on the Skype call this morning, the morning he posted this, and this is the hoodie that came out. Right now, that's not the post that's in questioning. Let's keep scrolling down till we get to the post that I want to get to. And why this post is so alarming. Okay, this is the post right here. So you see this post. This is a post for his clothing brand, A Real One, ARO, A Real One, right? And he says he posted this on September 13th. Let me pull this up. So you see he posted this September 13th, 2021. He said, "Tomorrow I'm doing something that I hope inspires you. It took me nearly 2 years to figure out how to do this. Please follow at A Real One and join us when we launch. I developed a 20-year plan to change the entire supply chain for the fashion industry so that black communities and nations can be a full part of it. Not just trendsetters, not just consumers, but end-to-end leaders from the farm to your closet. Together we can do this." Right? Sounds great. This is what we want. We wanted to have everything black owned from the beginning to the end, so we know each dollar is going to somebody's black in the process. Because you know, a lot of things that's being made is a lot of things are going from China or different parts of the world, different countries or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like for example, an iPhone, it says made, you know, say designed in California, but the iPhone is made by Foxconn in China. You know what I'm saying? So there's always something different that's going on with this stuff, right? So this is the page. Now, what's interesting about this is the second image right here, right? The second image on that top row. You see that black woman that she's sewing, right? Let me change this again. So you see the black woman sewing right there in the top image. Before we get into this, I want to show you guys a comment that was made on my YouTube. So both Kai People Clothing and See This to Shirt were doing black-owned t-shirts and hoodies from Africa years before Shaun King plagiarized their business model. In fact, the videos of the clothing being made that Shaun had posted on his Instagram was stolen from the Key People Clothing YouTube channel. So I was like, okay, that's a strong accusation. So you see this woman here, right? See this woman here, she's there making the clothes. Now this is on Key Popo's Clothing YouTube channel. So let's go back to Shaun King's post. See that woman there? Let's go back to their YouTube channel. Actually, let's just go back to the whole video to show you that this is not just some random video.
The fabric is now cut to shape before the individual parts are joined to form a t-shirt in the next step. For safety reasons, the workers wear gloves made of robust Kevlar. There are fire extinguishers and evacuation plans in all halls. Regular fire drills are carried out. Sunflag pursues a zero-needle policy. This means that the entire production of baby clothing is stopped as soon as even a single needle breaks off in the production.
Alright, so that's the lady right there. Actual video. You know what I'm saying? This video came out May 22nd, 2020. He's coming out September 13th, 2021, saying that this is what we're doing. Right? And we could go back to their page. They only got 131 subscribers, so it was a small YouTube channel. So he figured this is something that he could just take. And once he take it, nobody would know. The thanks for that post I got, for that comment, that we found out that this is a fraud. So thank you, David Piercy, for that comment, as shedding light to this. And once you shed light to this, I looked into it. It wasn't too hard to find. It was right there. I found this in about the whole thing. I found this all about 20 minutes. 20 minutes I found this. This dude is real sloppy with it. And they actually have another one.
Der Stoff wird nun
That's not in
bevor die
English.
einzelnen Teile im nächsten Schritt. Aus Gründen der Arbeitssicherheit tragen die Arbeiterinnen und Arbeiter Handschuhe aus stabilem Kevlar. In allen Hallen befinden sich Feuerlöscher und Evakuierungspläne. Es werden regelmäßig Brandschutzübungen abgehalten. Sunflag verfolgt eine Zero-Needle-Policy. Das bedeutet, dass bei Babybekleidung die gesamte Produktion angehalten wird, sobald nur eine einzelne Nadel im Herstellen.
So there she go again. Today posted in 2 different languages. That's the same lady, same bandana, same lights in the back, same green jacket, same sewing machine, same number on the sewing machine. It was either 33, it's like a 33. Let's go to Shaun King's. Same lady, same sewing machine, same bandana, same green jacket, same lighting. Everything's the same. So now you say, all right, he took that from there. So what did he do about that? So now if you go to the Real One's Instagram page, the one he told you to click on and follow, at A Real One, he took down all those images of the women in Tanzania making the clothes. Now he's just showing what's going on here in the States of somebody that's screen printing company that's putting the logo onto the shirts. So we do not know where these shirts are coming from. He said he comes from Africa. Clearly, we don't know, right? And he did address it. So let me read this to you how he addressed this. He said, let me answer 2 recurring questions. He put this on his Facebook page. He said, when we launched privately 6 weeks ago, we published the names of most of our partners. They were then harassed, overwhelmed with hate and ugliness and asked us to remove them. It broke our hearts because telling their stories is a part of the original vision, but the hate against me is so fierce. We will find new ways to tell these stories in the future. So whose story you gonna tell? You gonna tell this page story? The one that these, you see these brothers actually creating and stuff, right? And it says right here, 100% organic African cotton. I mean, to be real with you, we do not know if that's true. Or maybe they just bought this tag. Who knows what's going on now? Because clearly your man did a fraudulent move. We don't know if that now. Let's go back. to his post. So his post got this lady here. The Instagram page got the same lady here. And this page has been up since this post has been up since May of 2020. It was only 81 views. Man, that's disgusting. That's disgusting, man. But you see the evidence, you see the receipts, you see what this guy did. What's your thoughts on it? Do you think this guy's a fraud, or you think this guy just using images to get that image out there that he using African people making this stuff? Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe somebody on his page did it by mistake, or maybe one of his followers or workers gave him this image to put on his page, so he didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he thought that was from Tanzania, or did he just steal it from YouTube and put it on his page because he figured that this video got 81 views, nobody else is going to find it. I think that he thought that this video got 81 views and nobody's going to find it. This just shows straight fraudulent. And everybody always say that Shaun King's a fraud. I never, looked into it. You know what I mean? I had no reason to look into it. But this right here kind of got to me because he's claiming that this is a 100% black-owned hoodie. And I deal with black-owned businesses, and knowing that black-owned businesses have to sometimes deal with different companies to get their stuff and sell it. And I still consider that to be black-owned because you're a black-owned business selling a product. It could be something that you handmade. It could be a white label product. It could be anything, right? I understand what we have to go through to put a product out there and different things. But this guy's making a claim that this is 100% from black hands to black hands to black hands before it gets to you. It's going through nothing but black hands. And every company is making money off of it. And that's why the high price point for a plain black hoodie or a plain white hoodie. Clearly, this guy just stole an image. So if he stole that one image, how do we know that the rest of the process is true? How do we know that the postal work or the shipping company is a black woman? How do we know that the photographer who took the pictures is a black photographer, or the person who built the website is a black website building firm? How do we know all these things now? You lied about the first step. If you lie about the first step, the rest of it is trash, in my opinion. The rest of it is trash. But that's my opinion on it, man. What do y'all think? Y'all think that we should support Shaun King anyway because Shaun King be shedding light to social justice issues? Or should we just say, you know what, we can't rock with Shaun King because Shaun King's a fraud? In my opinion, Shaun King's a fraud. I ain't supporting it. And if somebody support it, kudos to you. That's your 150, that's your 165, or that's your whatever the t-shirts cost. That's how much you want to spend on a shirt to support Shaun King. That's your money. But me, my dollars ain't going to this because he showed fraudulent first step. First step fraudulent. You can't build a solid house on a bad foundation. And that first step is the foundation of his product. All right, man. That's my thoughts on it. I appreciate your time. All right, till next time. Peace.